Hey, it's Elizabeth from Eating for Me. I just wanted to take a couple minutes and check in with you and see how you're doing so far with our Healthify Your Year pledge. I hope you're making some great decisions. I hope you've already tried some new recipes with a healthier twist to them and that you're ready to tell everybody about how great it was. If you haven't, I wanted to tell you that that's okay. This is not a one-day change that we're going to make. This is lots of little changes that are going to add up as we go throughout the year to help us make our bodies healthier. I know resolutions, a lot of people say, starting on the 1st, I'm going to do this every day from here on out. And if you miss, then you quit because you feel like you failed. That is not what we're doing. This is not a one-day change, like I said. This is lots of little changes that we're going to make. So if you haven't started healthifying anything yet, that's okay. Start today, start tomorrow, start whenever you can. If it makes you feel a little bit better, the first couple of days of the year for me, I didn't healthify anything. We traveled back home. My son ended up with a stomach virus. Shortly after we got here, our cat got out and was lost for a day. So we were a little preoccupied those first couple of days, and I didn't have time to go to the store, and we had barely anything left in our fridge, so we did takeout for the first couple of days. And that was definitely not healthy. I could have ordered healthier options than what we had, but I wasn't even the person ordering the food. So during those days, and this might help, you know, if you're at a football party or something and people have pizza and things like that, just slow down a little bit, look at what you're eating and think about it. Savor the flavor and enjoy it, but try to eat less than you normally would. If you're eating mindlessly, watching TV or anything like that, you're just going to keep on putting away the pieces of pizza. And if you stop and think about what you're doing, you can convince yourself and make your body realize how much you've eaten and be happy with a lot less. So the first couple days, that was my outlook on it. We didn't have healthified food, and so I just tried to focus on what I was eating and eat less. Yesterday, though, everything's finally back to normal. My son's better. Our cat is home. I was finally able to go to the grocery store. So last night, we fixed our first healthified dinner. We had meatballs and pasta, which is a big staple in our house. We eat probably once a week, but we healthified it. To start out, the pasta we buy is it's prepackaged. It's already cooked. Not cooked, but prepared, and we just have to cook it. But it's ravioli with cheese inside, and we love it. And it's definitely not healthy. So we already had some of that, so I definitely wasn't going to throw it out. I wanted to use that, but I added to the pot some whole wheat penne pasta. So I had about half and half. So instead of eating all that ravioli and cheese in the regular pasta, we added in some of the whole grain, whole wheat pasta too. For our sauce, instead of buying just whatever was out there, whatever was on sale this week, I actually looked, and there are lots of options for healthier sauces. So I bought one that had added vegetables. Now, it wasn't chunky. It was still a smooth sauce, but it had vegetables in it whenever they made it and pureed it all together. So we added to our vegetable intake with our meal. And then the big thing we changed was the meatballs. We bought ground turkey, and that was the first time I've ever bought ground turkey. I had to search for it in the store. I didn't even know where it was. And there were two kinds in my store. There was ground turkey and then ground turkey breast. And the breast was more expensive because it's the healthier option. So I went with that. And it was more expensive than the regular ground beef, but it was the same price as the leanest ground beef that I could buy at my store. So hopefully if you decide to try the ground turkey option, it won't cost you that much more. So we used that. The recipe calls for a stovetop stuffing and onion and an egg to hold it all together. So we used the turkey, the stovetop, the onion, and then we used 2 egg whites instead of using a whole egg. And it helped just fine. The consistency was perfect of them. My only complaint was we overcooked them, I think, because the turkey meatballs were pretty dry. Now, I know they're going to be drier than a regular meatball anyways, because there's hardly any fat in there. But I think we did overcook them. So we're going to try them again. But I do suggest if you make that you probably want to have a little bit extra sauce to soften them up a little bit, because they were a little bit dry. I'll let you know how it goes though. We always eat our meatballs left over the second night, like a meatball sandwich. We'll put some barbecue sauce or something on them. So we're going to do that tonight with the leftover turkey meatballs, and I'll let you know if they were any better that way. But either way, the meatball recipe is I mean, we love it. We eat it all the time. So whether you want to do it with the ground turkey, or if you don't want to try that, or you know you don't like that, you could also just use the leanest ground beef that you can find. And then use the 2 egg whites. And that healthifies that meatball recipe. And then, like I said, adding the whole wheat, whole grain pasta, and then using the Veggie Smart pasta sauce, it really did healthify our meal. So I'm going to post that recipe up below this video so that you'll have access to that if you want to try that with your family. I want to know now how you've healthified a meal this week, or a staple in your house. So if you have made any changes, please let us know about it. Tell us in the comments below this video, because you're going to give us some ideas too on how we can healthify more meals that we're eating. So that's your challenge for right now. I want you to let us know. If you haven't healthified anything, that's fine. Let us know that too, and we'll just work to encourage you to make those changes when you can start adding those in. And the last thing is, we are going to be selecting a winner very soon for our session with Stacy, our registered dietitian. So make sure that you have liked our Facebook page, and that you're following us on Twitter, and that you've shared our pledge page with all your followers and friends on Facebook and Twitter. I'll put those links below this video too, so that you'll have all that stuff right there for you. But we want more people to sign up. We want even more people to sign up, because the bigger the support group we have, the more people who are doing this together, the better off we're all going to be, and the better we're all going to do. So don't forget to do that. Share with your friends, and share in the comments what you've healthified this week. I'm excited to see. Until next time, cheers.